So today, yeah, this is a different sort of art stream from the other art streams that I've done. Because we'll just be watching, stuff. Hello! Hey everybody! We'll just be, doing, I guess still art, but a different kind of art. A lot of my assets look kind of outdated. Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas to those who celebrate, and to those who don't, hope you guys are having fun still. So what we're doing here is 6 hours and Queen Suppression, the Library of Rowena. I've heard that she is one of the first difficulty spikes in the game, so it should be normal. The best Christmas I had was in 5 BC. There wasn't Christmas in 5 BC! Do you even know what BC means? Anywho, so what we are doing is, yeah, let's watch the trailer first. Hey! I haven't seen the trailer. I just saw it on my recommendations. So I will be reacting to stuff like, you know, live, like in person. Ooh, is that what you guys want? Okay, let's start. Enough skedoodling. This is 4 minutes long. Let's check it out. We ate meat and watched Lord of the Rings. Sounds fun. Ooh, the beautiful Limbus Company logo.
유감스럽게도 의식을 잃은 것 같으니 대신 전하지. 이곳에는 일말의 가망조차 남지 않았다. 아마 그렇게 말하고 싶었을 거야.
전파 차단기 불량, 긴급 차폐압금, 또 불량, 라이플 압력 조절 장치는 이것도 불량이다. 전황을 파악하고 대군을 지휘하는 것은 질릴 만큼 해왔다. 그래서 이제는 좀 사양하고 싶다. 이런 소규모 인원을 굴리는 편이 지금의 내겐 어울릴 거다. 정찰부대에 희생은 있었지만 작전은 계획대로 진행되었으니 문제될 건 없다. 나머지는 클리어 부서에 맡기지.
지령의 뜻에 호기심을 가질 수 있습니다. 하지만 의문과는 별개로 지령은
She's Gojo! She's like Gojo!
절대적이니 수행할 뿐.
Oh, that's what the people from the index looks like. They all look like Gojo.
기한은 6달 이내. 저는 아직도 이 지령의 수행 방식을 고민하고 있습니다. 그러니 매일
Looks cool. In all
내용에 관련한
seriousness.
골목을 쏟아내며 골몰하고 있죠. 지령을 이행하지 않은 자들은 차례대로 정리되어 가고 있습니다.
Ruina, so a lot of stuff is kind of
머리카락을
new to me.
663월
I
차례
will play Ruina soon.
편지
Don't
봉투에
worry.
넣어 3번 개찰구에 넣어라를 수행하기 위해서 조금 차질이 있을 뿐 걱정은 필요하지 않습니다.
그러다가 들렸어요. 어둠 속에서
Red Distortion Detective. No, not yet.
누군가의 고드소리가 들렸어요. 그렇게 걷는 사람은 저희 부서에 없어요. 다들 바쁜 마음에 종종 걸음으로 빨리 걸어 다니거든요.
믿지 않았군.
Oh, it's the doll. It's
나는
the doll that
분명
you
가위를
get.
내겠다고 했을
It's
텐데.
cute. It reminds me of you know, the emo kid arts from the 2000s. Vin Rig. This is
잠깐
Oh, that's
정지.
fancy.
나 기념품을 두고 갔잖아. 거기 그대로 있어. 현악 기념품을 집어넣어 줄 테니까.
Oh, mutilation! Jolly! I suppose this is the one for Ryoshu herself.
지금을 쪼개어 일천 별들을 비추어진 미래를 쪼개어 다시
Okay, that is not Ryoshu, but still looks cool.
깨어지겠어. 기억고 일순 모든 걸 끌어모아 삼천대천.
Okay, this is the one for Ryoshu, I think. Ooh, fancy.
3번 베어낸다. 과거를 1000번 단조하여 베어내고 미래에서 1000번 거슬러 찢어내고 찰나의 일수 다시 1000번의 금 산젠 다이세카. 검 혹은 거미지의 아비들, 그들은 그렇게 불린다. 그리고 우리는 이미 그들이 펼쳐진 검지에 걸린 상태지.
Got an announcer. Some announcers. One is secret.
아니, 그 글자는 그렇게 읽는 게 아니라 요시대라고 읽는 거다.
I'll stop here so that it looks pretty. So what do you guys think? Really, if you look at the art from earlier stages of Limbus and art from the current stages of Limbus, the improvement is really great. Can't wait to see you lose clashes. Because if you look at a lot of the earlier like IDs and egos, like I mean, it's not that they look bad. It's just that yeah, right now they really look so much better. And you can really see it with like the detail and stuff here. Have you read Distortion Detective? No, I haven't. Hello, Josuke. What do you think about the Season 7 trailer? We got a few different stuff here. We have like things like N Corp is cool, but I don't like this long hair. I like the long hair. I like drawing characters with long hair, as you can tell by my own character. But yeah, it's gonna take a while to get used to seeing her in such a way. It's not like Don Quixote, whose hair length seems to change depending on what the ID needs of her. There's huge stuff for DD and library peeps. Oh yeah, I guess people that have played library before will be very excited for this. Me, I'll play library soon. Maybe when we're waiting for major updates, I'll play library with if I'm okay. Let's look at the other IDs and stuff. So we have the Otis one.
작전
Not quite sure. I'm not really like so far into Limbus to know like what they do just from watching. Read the dialogue for Index Faust. Sure. Have you seen the Virgil slander? Have they been editing? Have they been editing him to the Kevin Durant legendary audio? Okay, if you don't know what I'm talking about, there's like this audio going around where people are talking about who's legendary and then they're replacing Kevin Durant with the character that they want to slander. Okay, let's go.
지령의 뜻에 호기심을 가질 수 있습니다. 하지만 의문과는 별개로 지령은 집행되어야만 하죠. 절대적인 신뢰. 뒷골목 밤거리의 빛을 3번 갈라라. 기왕 녀석과 이내. 저는 아직도 이 지령의 수행 방식을 고민하고 있습니다. 그러니 매일 밤 네온이 걸려있는 골목을 쏟아내며 골몰하고 있죠. 지령 들어온 자들 지령을 이행하지 않은 자들은 차례대로 정리되어 가고 있습니다. 머리카락을 663월 자른 뒤
How far are you in
한지
Limbus?
봉투에 넣어
I finished pretty much everything that I could. So I'm just waiting for Kanto 9 to come out. Being the fraud. Everybody is getting slandered these days. Lots of sinking. Oh yeah, we don't really know what they do yet until the Limbus people post it on the Twitter. But this one looks cool. I like it. I'll probably roll for Gojo Faust. Can't gaslight you into thinking we're fighting Daehang in Kanto 9. Here's 663 strands of hair and enclose them in an envelope. Envelope. Let's appreciate. This ego is cute. I like it. The gameplay thing they did in Ruana is what is, can I say? Sure, if it's not too spoilery. They also do the marked stuff in like games like Genshin and stuff. This ego is cute. I like it. Big scissor. So this will probably be paid. Like, trying to remember which ones were paid and which ones were free in the last battle. In Red Sheet Dawn was free. Okay, this is probably free. This one is probably paid. The index enemies would target a single sinner and would just gang up on one of your sinners. Sounds troublesome. So the Honglu one will probably be free, and then the Ryoshu one is definitely paid. Hey, how's all the new stuff looking? Haven't checked any of them. Oh, we're checking them out right now. We're just sort of discussing them. I can play the trailer again if you like, but we're just kind of going through, you know, the designs of the IDs and egos and stuff. So the stuff that we have,
정찰부대의
this one for Otis, Gojo Faust, some egos. And the one for Ryoshu herself. Yeah, if you're more in tune with the greater Project Moon lore, you will definitely notice a lot of stuff from here. Me, I haven't even finished Lobotomy Corp yet, which is going to be quite the undertaking, so we all thought the other BP was Hongdu off the top, right? Faust. I mean, I didn't really have. I guess I mistook it for the one of Ryoshu, but then I figured that she should have come near the end. When is Kanto 7 dropping? I mean, Kanto 9? When is Kanto 9 dropping? I traveled back into the past when I said Kanto 7. Is it on the 30th or the 31st? Because if it's on the 30th, then I could stream it when it comes out. If it's on the 31st, unfortunately, it's not a streaming day. Oh, on the 31st? Kanto 7 dropped a year ago. Damn, Kanto 7 is a year old. That's crazy. The 31st? Okay, so we will play it on, probably, probably January 2nd. Why did I go all the way to February? When is Kanto 2 dropping? Kanto 1 was a disappointment. Oh, my favorite, so far? Let me think. I'm trying to think if I like, Kanto 7 or 8 more. I was finishing up some One Piece and Luffy is sent the censored and fight censored. Censored is in One Piece? That's crazy. I have to say, probably Kanto 7. Even though I guess like the one flaw that I have for Kanto 7 is it's quite long and how do I say it? It's like you kind of go back and forth between the flashback world and then like they have this play where they're talking about all the events that happened before and then you have like the present day and then it all comes together in the end. It's a bit distracting to follow, but it works. Can't say because spoilers and Zeus is gonna strike me down. Come on, would Zeus watch One Piece? Would Greek gods watch One Piece? The Kanto 7 is a bit weak compared to most. I humbly disagree. Like even if the motivation doesn't really seem as grand as others, I think that's the whole point. Just in general, huh? Gotta love Kanto 8 though. Yeah, Kanto 8 was a fun read. I really enjoyed it. And it was easier to, keep in step with Kanto 8 than it was with Kanto 7. Also, yeah, the hot Chinese people saved it. uh, you'll you'll probably remember. I will now state a controversial opinion. Prepare yourselves. Kanto 2 is better than Kanto 3. Damn. What do you guys think, chat? Do you think Kanto 2 is better than Kanto 3? Personally, I don't really have like any sort of bias. I think they're sort of on the same level. I don't know anything, but that's blasphemous. Yeah, Brooklyn. Well, skill issue. That 2 is alright. Like, it's still earlier on, and Limbus is still trying to figure out what it wants to be. Can they do remakes for stories? That's something they can do. Like, you know how some games have, like, remakes? think that Limbus could remake Cantos 1 and 2 and give them Millie songs, among others? Resident Evil 4 kinda. Oh yeah, that's on sale. I should buy that. I bought Resident Evil 2 remake for the Halloween Spooky Month gaming session, but I didn't get to play it. I'll probably play it soon. Like the One Piece reboot? How? Okay, cut the one as it's good as it is. Oh, you want the gotcha, huh? Alright, let me look for something to gotcha on. There's nothing on. I used up all my Uma Musume gachas. I can't spend anything on Arc Knights because I'm. And there's nothing really to gacha for on Olympus right now. I'm not really into the reindeer IDs. Kanto 1 has Herman, so it's good enough for me. Hello, I saw someone live streaming the trailer. Hello! Welcome. Okay, let's just open Nimbus. That's the only game I have gachas in. I could do Uma Musume, but I finished all of my carrots yesterday because Kita-san Black's card came back and I have to, of course I have to roll for it. I have one question for you, streamer. What name do you go by? Aura or Aura is fine. Did you like the idea of mirror dungeons of the phantoms affecting the sinner's inner conscious and the twisted machinations of their minds? Um, wait, wait. So you're talking about like the dungeons that they have at the end of each canto, or the end of most of them anyway. That what you mean? Like the the one at the end of I think Canto 5? Is that a concept that you like conceptually? Yeah, it's alright. It's pretty good. Like it adds new layers to the gameplay. Mirror dungeons are like what if things never happened? Like, look, Sinclair, I have 10k HP. It's really interesting how this game manages to have like a story explanation for everything. I like that about it. Some might find it forced, but not me. I am not some. It's gonna show a very good game, but what is it? Okay, the game is loading. The game is coming up. Game. You ever heard Peak Visual Novel Ida Somnium Files? I have, but I haven't really played it. Like, I've only ever heard a few mentions of it, but I didn't really pick it up myself. Oh, hey! Alright, let's roll on... Yeah, let's just roll here. The Arcorp 4th back reindeer. Let's see what we get. Is it Holly or Jolly? This is not Holly or Jolly. Sad. What is your opinion on this life-altering and heavy criticized topic? It's okay, I do actually have some rather strong opinions on things, like the pronunciation of Jif. And whether or not Hatsune Miku's hair is green or blue. 10 corns for you. Yay! What is GIF an acronym for? This is golly. Ah, you're not going to let me live that one down, aren't you? GIF is an acronym for Graphics Interchange Format. Before you give me that shit! Okay, so before you give me the shit about what GIF stands for, you don't always pronounce the first letters of acronyms the same way as the ones that they... the same way as, you know, the words that they stand for. And there are words in the English language that are pronounced that way, you know, stuff like giraffe. Stuff like giraffe, like gin, like possibly other words that I... Any more cha-cha? Ah. So, okay, on to the thing that I said that we would be doing. We would be, I guess, graphically designing some stuff. I already showed you something, the thing that I was doing previously. I will sim for one game that's out now, and most other streamers have played this patch. Oh yeah, I do plan on playing this patch. I'll probably get it when I'll probably get it in the sale. Yeah, you know that edit's been, you know that those edits that have been going around lately. My TikTok usage has increased, and I'm gonna make it everybody else's problem. Oh, I've already added a couple more sinners since my last showing. I'm having a stroke reading all of these chats. So am I. Anyway, I'm gonna upload some new files. It's just the other Sinnoh standing sprites. So, okay, we're gonna duplicate pages. Be warned, I'm not gonna be choosing the exact color for each Sinner, just an estimate of what their color might be. So, drag Ryoshu on there. And positioning the pictures within this diamond thingy is kind of tricky. Wait, I need to put on some music. All I have is Yakuza Friday Night. Play Minecraft music. What are we doing this for? Fun. Really, it's just for fun. I don't really have any specific reason. I just wanted to try it one day, and here we are. So how I managed to turn it into a silhouette is there's a thing called duotone that you use to adjust each picture. You have to make sure to align each picture. I haven't found an easier way to do this yet. I'm just kind of eyeballing it. I noticed some parts of her sword are cut out. That's okay. Okay, better question. What are we doing exactly? Well, by the end of our work, it's probably supposed to look like this. Give me a second. Change the size of the screen. It's supposed to look like this. Like we're just trying to do like the little wipe in, wipe out sort of thing. This is not Don Quixote, obviously, but we'll finish editing this slide. Group roster page. Yeah, I guess you could do more things with this sort of software. Just change the text down here. Already sort of aligned. You don't need to change this here. And to change the color, go with red. Okay, here's the duotone thing. So what you do is change it to this, change it. But then sometimes it kinda does this, I don't know why. Sometimes the app just sort of works weird. It's not supposed to. Maybe Rodion reminds me of the Pokemon Rhydon. Hey, how about your Rhydon? Ah, stop. While I figure out how to fix this. I kind of have to go back and forth to see if she's if the new editions are consistently sized with the older editions. So that this is where I will change it if it isn't. Go. What kind of games do you like besides Limbus Company? Lately I've been streaming Inazuma 11 Victory Road, and I've also been I also stream some other games like Persona 4. I like turn-based RPGs. Basically, that's my favorite kind of game. Common games that you will find on my stream that aren't Limpus Company include Persona 4, Great Ace Attorney, Inazuma 11 Victory Road as of late, I got Expedition 33 from the Steam sale, so I will start playing that again. And I started playing Mob Corp, but I haven't finished it, so I'll probably play that again soon. Would you want someone like Ryoshi as a mom? Well, she seems alright. Why is it like this? Alright, it's just... So what you do here is, you take the diamond with your picture in it, and then so you copy, and then you paste it onto the other slide. Push it as far as you possibly can, and then lower the transparency so that it kind of does the sliding and sliding out thing. I can't play games with motion that give me motion sickness. Yeah, that's true. I tried to once and almost and almost threw up. But I'm also bad at FPS games. Told Mom Ryosho about the bullies at school, and now there's 5 missing children. But while I'm trying to figure out what the heck is going on here, because if it works the way it is intended, it's not supposed to look this muddy. I'll figure it out soon. So the reason you duplicate the page before it is so that it has like the cloned after page that you have made. How do you feel about shoot 'em ups or puzzle games? They're alright. Okay, for real though, I really like shoot 'em ups and puzzle games. I'm pretty good at Tetris, I think. I'm sort of okay at Tetris. Let's play some Tetris right now. I'll show you just how good I am at Tetris. Ho-ho stream when? Oh, that would be fun. Maybe soon. Oh, ads. Wait, let's play. Guys, trust me, I am a Tetris god. Actually gonna suggest a puzzle game that traps you personally in hell. Which puzzle game is it? sort of thing. Actually, I'm not really sure when my anniversary is. I haven't celebrated it, even though I've already been streaming for, I guess, a year or so at this point. Maybe I could just pick my anniversary. August, I think. So, all of the VODs for those are unlisted because they're all kind of scuffed, and I only guess for my actual friends that I made watch me do this stuff. But if you want to be super specific about it, then I guess that would be my anniversary, maybe. Wait, let me just stop it for a moment. Alright, here. So now you can hear my beautiful voice. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. That didn't make me panic at all. Right, we're still alive. Ow. No. Yeah, this was supposed to be a stream where I do stuff like graphic design and stuff. I got derailed by Tetris. Whoopsie. But, kinda having fun though. My highest score here I think was around 300k. But I don't know what I was doing at that time. Oh hey. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go. I don't think I can do like the competitive sort of Tetris where you're playing against another person because you need to do a lot of combos and T-spins and all that. I tend to fold under pressure like a lawn chair. Aye! Okay. We're winning! We're winning! We're gonna be here for quite some time, I think. Forgive me for not reading chat right now, it's going very quickly. Uh-oh. I know there's like a point where this just stops. I'm not sure where that point is or if... Okay, maybe I'm just pulling shit out of my ass, but there is actually a point in Tetris where it just stops. You can beat Tetris. I'm not sure why you'd want to, but you can. Ah! I'm dying! Funny, I was rewatching Inazuma 11 Go Galaxy the other day, and it's such a funny season because there's so much that happens and it's really... Soon the streamer forgot the stream. Alright, let's just put down my initials. Yes, Umbu. Spider House invades LCE. Oh, hee hee, I'm my goat Bamboo Hat and Kim. This Bamboo. Oh yeah, Bamboo Hat and Kim. Oh yeah, speaking of Inazuma 11, I just finished, I think it was season 2 of the anime. There were a bunch of aliens. There were aliens and stuff, but then the aliens, spoilers! If you don't want if you want to watch Inazuma 11 and for some reason haven't gone past season 2, cover your ears. So yeah, the aliens apparently were not really aliens. Just drag it. Okay, I'll just do this. I'll just do this the hard way, I guess. Alright, I guess I could show you guys how I would usually do this. Goku fight speed. Do you only know up to IE2? Well, that's where I am so far. I will start watching later on. I don't think I've finished yet because they've just revealed that like the teammates that left have somehow turned to the dark side. I got the frame. What if you give the script writing team? I just finished episode 200 of One Piece. Damn. Because of, yeah, Inazuma 11, I haven't gotten to watch One Piece. Okay, favorite Inazuma 11 opening yet? That one. Good evening, everybody. Right, if you're having like layer alignment issues, you could just adjust the layers like this. It's supposed to appear like at the front. Oh, you have this dual tone thing. Wait, I should change the background color first. The text can't be seen like that. Okay. For this, what you do is like, and then like, bam. And crap. Just type in their name. Get the lines correctly. We'll do some adjustments again. So how were your holidays, guys? So I still had stuff to do, so I just kind of tried to make it as enjoyable for myself as possible. I made some hot chocolate, it was good. So, and then you take this, and then you copy, paste, move it off here. You know anything at all about the Go trilogy and the Ares Orion timeline? Well, what I do know about it is like, okay, so from my knowledge, the Go is sort of like a sequel, and Ares Orion are like alternate timelines. I have a friend who is a fan of the series. I slept the whole day. Good stuff. Thoughts on my theory? I think I already gave the thoughts on the theory. Really, if you want to do this, just do it on like that thing. Really, if you want to do this, just do it on what's on your other editing softwares. Like, a lot of people use CapCut, Light Motion, DaVinci. I use DaVinci to edit my shorts. Also, because of the diamond thing, your room to move this your room to move the sprite might be a bit limited, so you might have to adjust accordingly. Go is the sequel, and Ares Orion is a different timeline. There, specifically, the second season of Inazuma 11 never happened. Noted, thank you. Because I do indeed plan on watching more. This color is a bit, doesn't really fit my vision. I will make some mild adjustments. There we go. Tone. Oh, so now you want to work correctly, huh? Inazuma 11 watch along stream. Sure, once I figure out how to circumvent, you know, copyright and stuff, I'll probably do it the old-fashioned way, like just put like a picture and then put up a picture, add some stuff. Let me try to do this again. Fix it soon. I'm gonna buy a unicorn Gundam that transforms. Gundams are actually pretty cool. I think you guys understand the drill at this point. Just take your sprite, put it in, size it accordingly, sit in the middle. There's no, like, the way you have to do this here is kind of annoying, so if you want to make this sort of edit, yeah, like I said, just use, like, an actual video software. They have, like, the masking tools that make this step easier. But I like to suffer, so we're doing it on Canva. I guess this would also be helpful stuff to know if you want to make your own PowerPoints. What color represents Faust? Like, grayish, right? Look up Nimbus Faust. Oh, it's like pink. Like bright pink. Okay, not really bright pink, but like, no, not like this pink. It's a bit more reddish and a bit lighter, something like this. Yes. I'm not really picky with colors. I prefer to choose the colors myself. This is annoying. Did I accidentally turn something on or something? So once you're done, something's wrong with this. Like a slideshow, yeah. Just redo it. Okay, it's finally working as intended. let's see if it works. Please, KJH, delete Kanto 9. No worries, man. Okay, let's see how it works. Just imagine the song, you know. JK, I take my that's right. You know I take my bets. Okay, some of the wipes are a bit. The wipes are a bit weird, but like here, her silhouette keeps getting caught. Don't know why. Put a film filter on it. All right. Just some layers. Now start with it. Is it like an anime opening? It's this editing trend that got kind of popular on TikTok. I think I'm developing Stockholm Syndrome for Library of Ruina. Well, you know, and the game is difficult, but also kind of fun. Alright. Oh, it's supposed to look like. Okay, it's working. We're there. Everything is working as intended. You can also use these tricks for like PowerPoint presentations and stuff. The match and move thing. There's this feature called match and move that you usually use for this. Here, I'll show you. Here. These little stars here, so you click match and move, you pick a time. You can't have the time, okay, you can't have the duration of this extend the time. It's 3.3 so that it, I guess plays in sync with the song if it does. I guess stuff like color wipe or side wipe also works maybe. If you want to. Can you draw Camille for a bit of Christmas joy? I will not stop asking this and I will find more I already drew Camille. There's a gap in his armpit. Well, the gaps are actually, like, you know, kind of desirable. Like, you know, you see this silhouette of Hongnu. His hair makes it look more interesting. So you might notice the silhouettes start getting bigger with the further that we go. You could probably add some extras like the sinner's number and stuff. Right, I'm gonna change programs now. Doesn't take up the entire screen, not more accurate. So there's a program called Affinity made by, okay, originally it was like its own standalone paid for program, but now it's completely free. And also acquired by Canva. So we're gonna try to do something here. I don't know, how do graphic design people start their work? Like, as an artist, you know, you do your sketch and stuff. I know there's like an equivalent for graphic design, but yeah, I'm still not very good. Also, some of my assets have been... Is everybody here claustrophobic? No, I wouldn't really consider myself as such. No, this is Affinity. This is something I've been making. I've been trying... I think I mentioned in one of my little notes that I've been trying to make a new schedule thingy. Because I got tired of my old schedule thingy. So here is my new schedule thingy. Sort of. Talking about tight and enclosed spaces. I'm usually fine with them. Trying to think of ways to make it look cooler. Oh yeah, the streams now have time. I don't think I could do cave diving. That's a bit too much even for me. Where the sun don't shine cave. Right, here, you can also save it as PSD. There's a lot of stuff that you can do. It's kind of like Photoshop, where you can edit shapes and stuff for pretty easily. Trying to think of other ways to decorate this. It feels like, you know, a lot of it is just like one color. I'm planning to, you know, put an extra background. This will be where my message would go. Hey, good blah 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 blah. Anybody here got thalassophobia? Okay, so that's like wide open spaces, right? Like the opposite of... Wait, no, that's something else. Or is it like the sea? The... What does that mean again? Oh, so like the sea or wide open spaces? I'm a human. Wasn't designed for water. If you guys want to know what irrational thing I'm afraid of, well, I'll say just between you and me, you, me, and everybody else viewing the stream and that will view this VOD in the future, because weirdly enough, there's a lot of people that watch VODs and stuff. I'm afraid of the dark. Yeah, you can use these effect thingies, but you can't see them. Are you afraid of the dark, or are you afraid something is in the dark? A little bit of both. Yeah, sometimes I'll be left alone in the house and then I'll just be going somewhere to get like a drink or something, and then I'll like hear a noise and I'm like, hold on a second. And then it's a bit unsettling, and but then there's nothing there. I need to make like a something like glass. Swear, I've been using this gradient thing way too much. Hey, if the features are there, might as well, right? Been walking on the street. But like, okay. You usually associate being afraid of the dark with, you know, children and stuff. So like only kids are afraid of the dark. So being a grown ass adult admitting that I'm afraid of the dark, it's doesn't exactly make me look very must embrace the dark, you must take the void. But the void is scary! You don't know what's in there! I guess if I were to have like any sort of complaint about this particular program, the docks are kind of weird. Like the places where you The places where you adjust layers and stuff. Like I can't adjust the width of them. Hey, they have this? Like, what's unicorn? Okay, it looks turns out you can adjust them. Sorry, Affinity, I sorry for sorry for the slander I've laid upon your program. If you want to use the color wheel, if I turned off the light in the basement and didn't get out, zombies would start coming. For me, it's like, what if there's an axe murderer? Like, whenever it's, recently, whenever I've been, like, in the dark, alone, my fear is that there's an axe murderer. The 6 infinity discs, aren't they infinity stones? I think the only thing that changes here is the date. You have is it like what are on the CDs? Just music. You know, good music. Just like the good old days. Maybe the shape here should be a star instead of a heart. Or maybe we can change it per day. So, because she's stuttering and then she doesn't understand this joke. No, it's just I tend to lose focus whenever I'm doing something. It's weird. That's crazy. You can copy and paste the layer effects. That's just something you can do. Okay, this looks better. I'll just implement stars. It's me falling off my bike. It all started after I fell off my bike. Me and my friend decided to do another Nuzlocke. Oh, nice. Same game or different game? Like, maybe you want to Nuzlocke the same game in a different way. Or maybe you just want to do a different game entirely. I wanna try those, like, fan games. Infinite Fusion Randomizer. Oh, that should be interesting. So here is where I would put my art, and here is where I would put my, little text message whenever I start. But Lugia from the Magikarp Man. That's crazy. Like, I'll be thinking about all the cool stuff I want to make, and then I'll start trying to make them, and then I'll just be like, what now? We'll be in more familiar territory tomorrow. We'll play Inazuma 11 Victory Road as per usual. Yeah, I did so much grinding offline. There was a lot of grinding. Because the numbers are pretty big. Hello, Void! It should be like... make any sense. Stuff is in the middle. Got accepted into college. Oh hey, congratulations. Battle Cats is a great game people should try. Does the ocean strike fear in you? A little bit. Like, thinking about, okay, so we know that we haven't explored a lot of space, but we also haven't explored most of the ocean. Who knows what's down there? Like, if you look up deep sea creatures, they get pretty crazy. Ah, what's that? Wait, I'll show you guys what I mean. I'll look up deep sea creatures. Here. Look at this Muppet thing. Okay, this one is kinda cute. This thing that looks like a stomach. Oh boy, I hope this thing thing isn't big. Oh hey, I've caught one of these in Animal Crossing. The thing that they say whenever you, catch it, I caught an oarfish. I hope I catch more fish. Ah, that's huge. 5 deep sea animals you'll never see in person. Oh boy. Ah, this one's kind of funny. Oh, okay, this one. This one's a bit crazy. That's cute. Lobby. Lobby. Vampire squid. Oh, that's a... Look at that! They made it so cute though. Jellyfish. Okay, that's just normal. That's just... Oh, there's, like... There's levels to how deep the sea is, and there could be stuff that we haven't seen yet. Alright, that's enough looking at horrors beyond my comprehension. You think there's a unicorn under the sea? That's crazy. Why do deep sea animals look so weird? This one looks kind of wild, but also I think merch of it would sell very well. Japanese spider crabs. Those are just crabs. That's normal. That's just like... That's not freaky at all. It's the Silence brand. Is that the one? Yeah, it's the Silence brand! Alright, back to, dragging shapes onto things. How do I make this look more interesting? I'll figure it out later. Let's make a different sort of file. Here. Can also do, this is also where people make, like, VTuber logos and stuff. But I'm fine with my current logo. I don't want to change it or anything. But you know what I do need? A new streaming overlay. This current one, like, it doesn't fit some games. So this is where the chat would go. This is where I. This is where the game stuff would be. This is where I would stay. And yeah, this is my corner of the screen. And chat have an insane asylum background. We need to make sure that both YouTube and Twitch chat can fit in here. Chat is behind prison bars. I could just make the prison bars and put it on your on your chat window right now. But I'm still kind of new to this, so I can't really do it on the fly, but I can use including our crimes listed, please. Like before I got this program, I did all of my designing stuff on Clip Studio. I wanted to look more, what's it called, like kinda retro, kinda old school. All that fun stuff. Maybe I could make like some themed ones for people to use for free. Because you can see that my chat here has its own little scroll bar. So I'm kind of going for that like old computer look. But I probably have to... Okay, here's a thing that I need to do. I need to like decide on my color scheme. Windows XP theme. That's nice, that's nice. That's kind of what I'm going for right now. Greens and blues and all that. Here we have like the green and blue stuff, but I think there's too much green and blue here. Okay, if we make the background blue less blue, I guess it looks somewhat better. I'll add my... I don't know if there's like an import button. Add a picture of myself. My most recent Christmas picture. Here. I crop it. Excuse me. So basically, I want to cut out this whole bit, but I'm still new to this program, so I don't really know how. Your previous scheduling overlay was also inspired by old Windows. Yeah, that one was inspired by Windows 98. Here I'm going for Windows Vista. Windows Vista wasn't really the best OS, but it did look nice. So it says make a rectangle. You're basically like that. Let's skip Windows 8 as a reference in the future. What did Windows 8 look like? Guess that's how forgettable it is. Oh, that's terrible. I don't like that. So blocky and weird, and I think this one was made more for tablets. Yeah, definitely. I remember like Microsoft was releasing some sort of tablet-like thing back then. The opacity here so that it's a bit more visible. Here, so this is how it's supposed to look like. I'll probably change like the background. Let me find one of those Windows XP backgrounds. To look for a trying to look for a good enough it's a bit small, but that's fine. Here, so it's supposed to look like this. Maybe the background for the offline thing could use a bit of adjustment. Ah, that's better. Windows phones are a thing? Yeah. I don't think a lot of people use them though. I love the background. It's the old Windows XP background. My very first computer ran on Windows XP. It technically wasn't my computer, it was my family's. But yeah, that was the first I've ever used of... That was the first time I used a computer, and it ran on Windows XP. So it'll always have a special place in my heart. Add some text here. I was thinking about having different layouts for just doing away with the offline thing. Can't wait for the next art stream. In the background is Windows 7. Oh yeah, I did use Windows 7 for a bit. Windows Vista, Windows... I've never used Windows 8. I think I went straight from Windows 7 to Windows 10. Windows 95. Mac phones and stuff. Macs and stuff. Do the text wrapping thingy personally. I changed the look of my PC that looks so it looks like Windows 7. You can do that? That's nice. Oh yeah, Windows 7 does look pretty cool, although it's a bit more modern than I would prefer. Oh yeah, do you guys know about like the Windows anime girl mascots? Ah, the OS is still 11, but the visuals is... How do you do that? I'm curious. Right, so I'll probably make more changes in the future. I mean, this is definitely easier than doing it in Clip Studio Paint, because Clip Studio Paint doesn't have like these guidelines. Here's what that looks like. You could also, I think there was a Windows where you could change the color of your thing like this. Halloween, you can put a hell background on it. There was a version of Windows where you could change the color of your theme. Is it the... I think it might have been either Vista or 7 that let you do that. Or maybe I just hallucinated it, I don't know. Oh, 7 and Vista let you do that. I'm not crazy. That's Windows 10 and 11 only gives translucent and opaque colors. But you can still change your... I haven't tried to. I'm fine with, like, I haven't really been customizing my computer as much as I used to. Like, back then, there was a lot of stuff that you could add to your computer. Like, okay, nowadays there's still, like, the live wallpapers, but okay. Do you guys remember, shimejis? Please tell me that somebody remembers them. Okay. So, shimejis were like little desktop pets. You could put like your favorite anime character and have them crawl around your screen. Have a little chibi version of them crawl around your screen. There were a lot of like Hatsune Miku. People would make their own of their favorite characters. I think there are still some available today. And they were pretty much all the rage back then. I used to have those on my screen. Also, I had like the knockoff of the Homestuck inspired Discord. Yes, I used to like Homestuck. I guess you could say I still kind of like. Oh, you did those too? Cool. I love Shimejis. Yay, my people! Maybe I should make one of myself so that you guys can have a little me on your desktop. Yeah, this should make it a bit more, you know, color-wise. I think they died down after some started getting viruses from them. Oh yeah, it was so easy to get viruses back then. Agnes Takyon. Oh, oh, they have them for Uma Musume. You got to have a little Agnes Takyon crawling around your screen. That's fun. I like that. Like I'd you know, play around, change my colors, change my wallpaper and all that. Now I have the same wallpaper as I did for I think like 5 or 6 years. Yeah, you could get viruses from downloading a sus MP3. You could get them for downloading a movie. And virus systems weren't really all that advanced back then. I think I knew someone who I think had a computer bricked because they got a virus. Now, the antivirus is already built into your computer. This is where I'll put my game. I'll put, say, art stream. Maybe I should get different fonts. This totally didn't happen to me. I definitely didn't get yelled at by my parents. If you play music on your computer, the Agnes dances. Oh my god, that's also a thing that they used to do. Oh yeah, speaking of music, you guys know like Windows Media Player and all the different skins it had? I didn't use Winamp, but they also had different skins for like your little music player. So yeah, they had like really funky music playing apps that you could customize. Yeah, you can't customize Spotify, at least not to my knowledge. Just to change the mouse icon to a lightsaber. Cursors! Also cursors! You could change your different cursors. I used to have like a heart cursor on my old, very, very, very old computer. But nowadays, I don't really bother with all that stuff. Like I said, same wallpaper for years. I even got a new computer and then downloaded the same wallpaper. This is how it would look like with like an actual game on it. Maybe I should download those again. You know, you make using the computer more fun. I know they have like more custom cursors still, but I don't like they even have them for your favorite anime character and whatnot. I just kind of fell out of customizing my own stuff, my own space. Also, they had like the reason I liked using Android, I still use Android because it was easier to download like custom themes for your phone. Like I'd download a new custom theme every week, but then I figured out that it was taking up the space that I could be using for games. Nudge it around a little bit. Maybe I should make this downloadable so that more people can use it. That would be nice. I tried changing my OS to Linux, but migrating files is so tedious. Oh my god, like apparently art programs are pretty difficult to get to work on Linux, and yeah, that's pretty much solidified that I'm probably not going to be using Linux for ever. I remember downloading Iron Man theme, and when it started, it had the repulsor sound. Yeah, that was so cool that you could do that. Yeah, back in my day, we would burn movies onto CDs. We'd make our own DVD. We'd just write down what the heck movie was on the CD, and then we'd play it on the. But then now, a lot of PCs don't even come with a CD drive anymore. Guys, I'm becoming obsolete. I think there was a specific computer that we had to use to burn stuff onto CDs. Oh yeah, oh yeah, nowadays, like, we're getting obsessed. There was this obsession back then with tech, tech getting smaller and smaller and smaller. Like like things would just get much smaller, and then people would try to test the limits. Like, those really tiny MP3 players, the iPod Shuffle and the like. Also, phones were getting tiny. Like the earlier iPod Touch iPhone models were pretty small. Now they're getting bigger and bigger, like, because we want more screen. Wait, let's design a chat box. Because, okay, making the whole stream overlay might be a bit of a daunting task. Let's just use the chat box for now. Data storage getting smaller is like CDs, the USB sticks, the SD cards. I think I still have some stuff that are on SD cards. Wait, so Windows XP would be like a different sort of color, right? Something brighter. Like this, maybe. Haven't used a USB in a while. This, okay, maybe different color. Nine. Aqua green, you say? Let's try it. Bad, not bad. Let me look up some references. References are good, guys. I tend to get distracted rather easily, as you could probably tell. So references really help me like have more of an idea of what I want to do and stuff. new laptops. Yeah, that's true. It's really hard to access like older stuff on newer devices because they don't have like the stuff that you need to access it anymore. It's it's especially annoying when it comes to stuff like CDs. Like if you buy a CD, you know, people that are fans of musicians, they'll still buy CDs, but then you can't even use the CDs. Like it's like they're basically just collectibles now. PGs, you say? Old CRT monitors. That's crazy. I still remember that radio that my dad wouldn't let me bring home. It was a very, very old radio. It still had like a tape recorder. See, these finish that and you're banned. Banned, I tell you. BANNED. Banned. Anywho, yeah, what other pieces of old tech do you guys think about? Like, I've already mentioned my, I already mentioned radios and tapes. Walkman. A Walkman used to play tapes, right? There was like portable tape players. Okay, there was a Walkman that played tapes, a Walkman that played CDs, and the Walkman that was just like an MP3 player. And now everything is on our phones. Miss the old Nokia phones. Oh yeah, the ones that you could just throw anywhere and they'd still not be broken. Those were cool. They had Snake. I was a kid. That was all I cared about. That was all I cared about. It was like, you got games in your phone, but it was the games in question were Snake. Making your own ringtones. Oh yeah, people would do like... Okay, so for any Zoomers in the chat that are confused, think about the making your custom island tune on Animal Crossing. You used to be able to do that, but for your ringtone. How's the art thing going? Oh, it's alright. I am making a new chat overlay. I was gonna make a whole new stream overlay, but I was getting a bit overwhelmed, so let's just stick to the chat one. Almost midnight. Thank you for the stream. No problem. Thank you. Right, so here it would just say chat, and then I'd put like the little chat stuff inside. This will dictate the aesthetic for all of the other stuff. Ah, the chart. I want chat. My usual font. You can also choose a different font. Really need to download some new fonts. I'm using the same 5 fonts and everything. This reminds me of that old Homestuck Discord knockoff that I downloaded a long time ago. Use Papyrus. Insane Asylum, don't forget. Actually, yeah, let me look it up. Pillow balls. I barely see the rectangle that says chat anymore. There you go. First found out about Project Moon due to Roblox Item Asylum and got pushed over the edge after playing Forsaken. There's probably a lot of people that have found out about them through Forsaken. I got a lot of comments on on TikTok about it. Like everybody would be like, "Oh, is this from Forsaken?" on my Ishmael animation video. This scrolly thing. maybe the scrolly thing is unnecessary. Okay, I have submitted to the will of the scrolly thing. Cool thing is that you can just duplicate everything. And then change how it looks and then just put it where you need it. Okay. What's the title bar? Nah, now it's the scroll bar. The line tool. No? Make the inside a different color. Okay, this is the chat box. So yeah, that's gonna be the end of the stream today. It's pretty short stream, but I will. Yeah, you might see this later. Can you draw chat box? I just did. So yeah, I'm gonna end here. We might continue making more assets. Draw the chat box pregnant. Yeah. We'll probably make more assets like, you know, the actual background and whatnot. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. Tomorrow